Why start with a deficit, after all? Alright. Poor green guy, we hardly knew you. Oh, come on, I was hitting Jeff. I think I've been wasting a lot of time there trying to go over the top of all those various segments. I thought you'd get stopped if you jumped into the middle, but it's just the first one, I guess, that has the platform that you have to worry about. I still wasted time, but I learned something new, which is more important, really. Uh-oh. I've got color fading out of my monitor. I wonder if that means it's happening for the stream. I think it is. I'm about to jostle the input button here. What is going on here with this? We'll see if it comes back up. If not, I'll have to fiddle with it. Nope. Yes? Oh. Well, it went. Good enough. I've got a nice Nintendo brand S-Video cable for my video out, but the connection seems to be somewhat tenuous. I mean, it's firmly in my the receiver, but whatever. Things to worry about later. I think if I ended up with hundreds of repetitions of this game, I'd eventually learn to memorize where to jump and such. That's pretty crap. Yeah. I don't even know why I fired that. Force of habit, I guess. Oh. Jeez, dash. Well, cool. Now I get to put that energy into my E-Tank. That's irrelevant for me. Having a decent amount of E-Tank energy going into the bosses. Boss rushes, I mean. The boss rush is pretty beneficial. Because I basically have to have one for after the Zero fight if I intend to kill Wire Sigma quickly. Oh, come on. We're doing this in the middle of the screen now. Ah, well. Not too bad. I mean, not great. Just not too bad for me. Yeah, in fact, I think I shaved a reasonable amount of time off my last run, because I think I had a death on my personal best run of, yeah, so I saved a nice little chunk of time here. Let's see if I can manage to not screw it up. Yeah, we'll see how many tries it takes me to get into the, X-Buster room. Hey man, how you doing tonight? There we go. I'll take 2 tries. I'm gonna try to jump out of the capsule. We'll see if I get it. Ah. I don't need to have that charged up. That is what happened, Starfish. That is pretty much precisely what happened. I was, yeah, kind of not great after all that happened. Oop. Ah! And I kind of lost interest in doing the YouTube thing and Twitch and just kind of focused on real life stuff for a while, and honestly wasn't happier for it. So if there's any lesson to be gleaned from that, it's try to not change things too much after something bad happens, just because you want to, I don't know, reclaim or grab something that you think you can get because you're doing the wrong things. It's like, no, do what makes you happy. Be true to yourself, if that makes sense. Ah! I missed him! I'm getting better at that. That was amazing. I'm very pleased. Whoa, he threw 2 gears. He must have been extra mad. Oh, he had 1 hit! I screwed it up. I got nervous at the end. I almost 2-cycled, and that's been my goal, like, since I started speedrunning this game. I was like, I've got to be able to 2-cycle the gator. Right on, man. Trendkill. Yeah, it's definitely, if you watch his head ticks like 1, 2, 3, and it's right when it ticks to 3, you gotta wait for the tick. My problem was I was trying to go, like, at the same time. And you have to, like, wait that fraction of a heartbeat before you go for it. It almost helps to look at the waves. It's almost like the cadence of the waves kind of matches, to an extent, what goes on. Yeah, right on, man. I appreciate you viewing. I know it's not TF2, and I forgot to hit my splits, but I'm still so freaking ahead it doesn't even matter. That would have been a gold gator split, though. Absolutely. Yeah, it turned out, in the end, after whatever you want to call it, soul-searching is a pretty typical term, but not to get too silly about it. Yeah, I like video games. And I like playing them with people and in front of people. And I like watching people play video games. I think I actually watch more Twitch than I actually stream, but a lot of it's on the go, so... Alright, the mission in this level is to get through the bike in 1 attempt, and not have that charged for no reason. That was cool. Alright. Not bad. Oop. Oh, come on. 1 more inch. I don't want to die. We can do this without death. There we go. If I had that charged up, I could save time there, but I never think of it until I'm already up to the capsule. I'm still pretty pleased with this run. We're on a really good pace here, for me. Yep. Man. Little break in the action here. That was pretty good. Yeah, I think we're still gaining time. Oh, definitely, because that's the first time I've had a good ostrich fight with a good ostrich stage. That's probably a gold split. Which delights me. Yeah, I've been like a lurker in the speedrunning community for a while, because I've always thought it was cool, but I've never thought to try it myself. Hey, right on, man. Making progress, slow but sure. I still think I'm gonna cap out absolutely no lower than like 44, 45. Like, if I keep this up for several more weeks. I don't think I'm gonna get too much faster than that, just looking at it kind of objectively, unless I start getting really, really better than I think I can get, but... Oh, I still hit that guy. I'm gonna try to set this off closer to his head. Oh, instead I just negated it entirely. Beautiful. Oh well, that's not the worst delay in the world. This is so unnecessary. It just amuses me to kill two of them at once. Ah, I hate this jump so much. Water jumping, man. I hate it. Ah! He grabbed the wall and everything. Come on. Up, Mega Man. Up! Damn it! Yeah, I panicked on that one. I thought I didn't have it. Alright. That was a robbery. I'm hitting the button! I swear to God, I'm hitting jump at the top of the water here. Okay, I'm not sure what to say. I keep hitting it on top of the water, I'm just missing it. Oh well, so much for my good run. And yeah, I'm still gonna drop straight down for those health packs that are now gone, oh well. Bad Bubble Man stage, so be it. I didn't even know you could make that jump. Oh well. Let's try to have a good finish here. We're not gonna let this deter us too much. That was not too bad. And we got E-Tank energy, which is what I was super concerned about. And full charge, okay. What's really, really disgusting here is we're still going to be ahead, because I've done so much worse in the past. Carving that time off. Ooh, come on. Wrong side. There we go. That was good. You've got to trade health with him a little bit, I feel like, unless you're just great, or you get a high water level and you can just keep jumping over his head. Because that water increases how high you can jump. So, crappy crab stage, but we're still ahead. I hate trying to water jump, which is why I'm never going to get the skip in the elevator in the second Sigma stage. Like, for whatever reason, it's just the most non-intuitive thing to me. That and what's called neons, where you, like, fire the charge shot and you get to jump as long as you dash right before you shoot it. You get to, like, air jump, basically. I'm like, I don't understand that to any extent. I mean, I know it's just, like, some kind of bug, but it's still a confusing one. Not what I wanted. Hey, more E-Tank. Hey, go us. I could have made that with one fewer wall jumps there. call that one wrist fatigue. Alright. That's not going to be a time-saving stage, but it's an acceptable amount of fail. And I think this, yeah, the Centipede is the only guy we still have to fight without the optimal weapon. Even with the optimal weapon, the Centipede fight is frustratingly slow. You actually can kill him faster without his optimal weapon. Unlike the Gator, there's not a magic window during which you can continuously stun lock him. Oh, buttons. I'll eventually get used to hitting the splits. It's an interesting mix, though, of relaxing and being as focused as possible, because usually I play video games to relax, and they are relaxing. That was always kind of part of it. Oh. There we go. I'm satisfied with that outcome. Okay, I'm not satisfied with that jump, though. Or that one. Oh my gosh. Now I'm wasting all the time. Just because I got frustrated for 2 seconds. Alright, now that we've wasted more than half of our fire, we might get one of those blue charge pickups. That'd be handy. This is another one I just don't like to try to waste time. I'd rather just, yeah, just do that. Yeah, I could have probably not used that there. That would have been better. I don't know how much that does to him, but felt like it was worth trying. There you go. After the fire shot, I don't really know what damages him effectively. Alright, let's see what happens with this jerk. Well, he didn't start with the tail thing. Oh boy, he's being annoying, is he? Stop it. That wastes so much time. Ah. Yee! That's a funny noise. I'm like, just one hit, come on! Like, aim down a tiny bit, Mega Man, just smack him with the side of your barrel. My personal best is 49:48. That's, yeah, what I got the last time I played, last time I streamed. I was very happy to break 50 minutes. I'm starting to actually feel the wheel gator timing. It's not just like this vague kind of like, oh, I see what, you know, people would do here, but I can't do it. Like, and now I'm starting to actually feel it. That makes me a little bit more confident. Well, I played this back in the day a lot, and I do like these platformers quite a bit, especially the X series. So I don't feel like I was starting from a pure blank, like some people might. Oh, it's not a game I was just like unfamiliar with. Though obviously there's mountains of room for improvement. There we go. Alright, now all I have to do is not jump into this pit, as I've been wont to do in the past. Jumping out of this little tunnel, I've clipped my head on the edge a few times and jumped into the pit. Like, enough times now that I'm, like, aware of it as a failing, something I have to be watching out for. Stupid bats. Whatever, doesn't matter. In fact, I don't even need to have a charged weapon on this guy. Let's just get to the correct weapon as quickly as possible. That's not it. I'll switch to it after the match starts. I shouldn't have even paused. It's just a waste. Actually, I am now, because I'm hesitant to not get him in the initial volley. Even when he ducks, he opens his shell again in time for the first shot to get to him. I feel like firing at the very start is the most reliable way to get him going. There we go. I'll take that. Yeah, sticking the mine on where he's gonna hit the wall after he flies out of the shell is more amusing than anything else, I think. Like, yeah, I just leave you a little present over there. Well, hell, my first playthrough after whatever 17 years of not having played this game was gold split, was about 2.5 hours, give or take. So I had a lot of room for improvement. Hey, right on, man. Some of them are really interesting. I enjoy the ones that you can lock into a pattern. The bosses that you can make look easy, I think, are some of the most interesting fights. Ooh, jump, please. Thank you. Yeah, that was the only upgrade I didn't remember after my years of not playing. Because that's a weird one. There's no visual indicator there. It's not like, hey, what's off on that corner there? There's something hanging. It's just totally normal looking ground. You either know it's there or you don't. I think that's the only upgrade. You basically need the helmet to find. The helmet's only thing that it does is find those. And I don't even think the helmet will tell you about the dragon upgrade, the dragon punch. I think it's just like, nah, figure that out for yourself. Ah. Alright. These guys. Yeah, I think the X series and Super Metroid probably have some of the highest skill ceilings in these old school games. Ah, oh well. Oop, I forgot I don't have the, oh well. That. Ah, Alright, okay. The end of that stage was kind of trash, but whatever. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. Oh boy, this guy's gotta get off my head. It's gonna be a problem for me. Oh, I waited till red. I still didn't get the bubble shield. Oh well. Doesn't much matter now. Yeah, oh, the slope jumps are... I'm starting to finally understand the physics of that, yeah. That's another thing I didn't get at all until suddenly it just clicked. There we go. No ground spin for you, damn it. This is the only part of this fight I really don't like, because it's like I can't quite... Yeah, oh, that could have been it. If I'd timed it better, oh, get over here. He just always wants to waft up out of the range after that follow-up shot. And I'm trying to, like, go too quick. Like 2 frames out of his vulnerability. Probably 5. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. Compliments are very well appreciated. Or very much appreciated. I feel like I'm doing better in general, but there are definitely things that tricks and maneuvers that still elude me. Which just, you know, kind of also is exciting for the future. That was a waste of time. I hate trying to do things during slowdown with a passion. I'm also tired of that guy getting a free shot on me all the time. Oh, he caught me. I gotta jump closer to the edge there, and then I'll get him. I don't even remember which side to go on. Oh well. Yeah, see, there's lots of low-hanging fruit left in the practice. Oh, and again. I love when you let go of your charge shot and it doesn't start. There you go, okay. Yeah, this is a real difficult boss fight. It's the art of staring at your enemy while he has a spasm. Yeah, he's like probably the hardest boss to fight in the early part of the game, because he's the first one you fight for Zero's parts if you go for those extra fights. And he's the easiest of the 3, I think, when you re-challenge him. Well, except for the 3rd one, once you have the Dragon Punch upgrade. Oh, because I hit it late. I'll go back and edit that after the fact. That's not a gold split. Just the previous round I hit so late. Yep, I ain't catching that one yet. This is the big 30-so second skip that if you can zip under the torpedo and water jump with the right timing, which is amazing, you and has very, very little margin for error, You can basically bypass that whole weight there, and it's just tremendous. Alright. Yeah, this is another guy that I feel like once I figured out how to fight him, he became tremendously easier. Here we go. Ah, I can just switch like that. That's fine too. Yeah, there's definitely faster ways to do this, but this is a pretty reliable way to finish him off. And he's kind of an annoying bastard when it comes to trying to stand in front of him. Because he always wants to be not on the same axis as you horizontally. He always goes either up to the top if you're at the bottom, or down to the bottom if you're at the top. And there's a weapon that doesn't care about that. And also his weakness, fittingly enough. What it's really going to come down to is how well I can put down the boss during the boss rush, and so much of that is just Dragon Punch execution. It might be fair to say it's 100% Dragon Punch execution. Oh, teleport. Yep, there we go. That was actually a reasonably accurate split. Alright. This place. Gonna die, but definitely gonna waste some time. Alright, come with me, bats. I'm gonna bank on having some decent amount of E-Tank built up. Went the wrong way through the menu. God, that makes me nervous every time, and I comment on it every time, because it does make me nervous every time. Boy, I thought that was the height of complexity in this game, was that little sequence, until I looked up a speedrun of it and was blown away. Alright, now we're doing the better safe than sorry approach here, which is slow as molasses, but conserves energy. Alright. If you don't have full health, you cannot do the Dragon Punch, so obviously getting to a boss with full health is kind of important, and wasting an E-Tank when you can just spend a few seconds being remarkably careful is not the way to go. Okay. Well, we've passed a few hurdles. Onto the boss rush. You know, I wonder if I actually had the free time to stream this every day, what my ultimate attainable record would be. Yeah, I dig the Dragon Punch. I think it's a lot more exciting than the Hadouken, because the Hadouken performs how you would expect it to. It goes straight ahead. It one-shots enemies in Mega Man X. It's cool, it's fun to use it, but it's not as complicated to land as the Dragon Punch that, you know, does damage over time, and you have to overlap it on top of your enemy, and all that's just way more exciting in my opinion. The only thing that kills me is you can't really buffer input before the boss starts moving, and I usually don't time this right. Yeah. Let's see how much time I can waste. Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, then I got hit. Oh well, bubbles it is. Bubbles are a finishing maneuver on this guy for me. Just die. There we go. It certainly wastes time, but it wasn't too bad. I've had that take longer. No way am I going to hit 42 before you, Treadkill. You definitely... I'm not going to hit 44 anytime soon. I think that's about as high as I'm going to get. I mean, most of the low-hanging fruit of improvement has already kind of happened for me. This is the Moth. He's my favorite guy to fight second, because I always take some damage on the damn horse. And hey, just by waiting a second, he swings to the left instead of the right, so I don't have to move as far. Awesome. Awesome. I just guessed. I was like, from the left? I was like, no, he's on the right, but it doesn't matter. Giant hitbox, hooray! Satisfying. Alright, who are we doing next? You always start in the middle, so it really functionally doesn't matter. Alright, how's he gonna come at me this time? Good enough! Yeah, the Dragon Punch is deliciously exciting. That's why I decided this was gonna be the game I was gonna speedrun. Oh, is that where the wall is for this? Well, maybe I should reevaluate and switch my ultimate goal to 43. I know I'm close to filling an E-Tank. I know I am. Or I already have, and I just didn't know it. Oh, this is Wheelgator. I gotta switch weapons with pause. Alright, here goes the best I can do at the beginning to hit him. Nope, I jumped a little. I think that's what screwed me. Oh, he didn't die! Oh, and I ran into him like a derp! Oh well. I can still finish this with probably just a charge shot or two. As long as he doesn't, like, go back underwater when he resurfaces. Ah, see, I should've just gone for the lock. Wasting time like crazy. Usually I can get him when he jumps out of the water the first time, but I screwed up my uppercut. Do I have almost two? Excellent. I didn't hear the ding for the first one. I thought I was still at one. I should look at it when I pause, but I'm just like locked in, tunnel visioned on switching the appropriate weapon. Ooh, okay, don't fall off the ledge, thank you. That's enough for that. Here's another guy that doesn't seem to have variable movement at the beginning, always just charges. I had to punch him twice, but I usually do. If you overlap the punch better, you can kill him in just one hit. But yeah, 2 tanks going into Sigma would make me a little bit more comfortable. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here. There we go, that's the sound of any tank being completed. Should I try to get him out of his shell before I uppercut him? Because he's such a... No, I'm not. I'm going to run up to his face and try to uppercut. And if I screw it up, I screw it up and I'll switch. That's my plan. Nope, see? I screwed it up. Ah. It was a little panicky. But it worked out in the end. I mean, it's not a Dragon Punch finish, but it's better than losing all my damn health and having to collect a million little sub-tanks and consider using an E-Tank and all the other fallout that comes from getting bashed around by the stupid slug man. I'm disrespecting his snail status by calling him a slug. Are slugs lower than snails on the animal insult chain? Alright. Don't shoot him by accident. Damn it. Well, that's something. Oh, I went over his head! Oh god, 1 health. Just die! Yeah, I'm on pace to PB. That will make me very happy. Very happy indeed. I just have to not screw up too badly against these last couple bosses and, you know, maybe, like, not have lost so much health on that fight. That would have been a good thing to do, too. Yeah. Well, I am full, by the slimmest of margins. Who the hell's left? Bubble Guy. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Oh, I got hit, so I already don't... I can't do it. I just have to do it this way. Damn. Well, that could have been worse. He's the last one, so... I've killed him before, but I swear to God, maybe the water level is random, and the water is full in that room, and it's so easy to jump over his head and make him go up in the air at you and hit him with the uppercut when he's up in the air. Oh, I hit boss rush too soon, but it's not a gold split, so I'm not affecting my my splits. I just have to remember to go back and fix the violin split, I think, is the only one I screwed up. Alright. Oh, not what I wanted. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight for the uppercut right at the beginning and hope for the best. I might be a step too far away. Ah well, we'll see. I'll end up using Speed Burner and playing Jump Rope, but that's fine. Always strive for the optimal outcome, right? Oh. Not a bad start, not a bad start. That's definitely the fastest zero I've ever done. Bar none. Whew. That makes me happy. I didn't realize how intense and satisfying speedrunning would be. I really thought it would still be like a kind of chill thing. Should I go? Well, no, I'm not going to use a sub-tank here. Because I'm terrible at trying to uppercut Sigma. I'm just going to start with the weapon I know I'm going to be able to kick his ass with. Oop. Oh, I didn't jump. Jumped too soon that time. This is not as clean as my last Sigma fight, but I'm still doing damage at a decent pace. Oh, I forgot how much damage that does. And I also didn't even notice he was at 2% health, or 2 health bars. Yep, once I can pause it, I'll be ready to do a thing. Ooh. Alright. Ah! The first time I killed him that fast. Oh, shit! This is gonna be sub 46. I think. I'm now expert on how long the dialogue takes. That's it. That's it. That's the final guy. Come on, dialogue. Dialogue, 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 blah, 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 dialogue, dialogue. Oh my god, exactly! To the 100th of a second, it's not sub 46. Wow. It's the last input, right? Or is it when you kill the boss? I thought it was when you hit start for the last time. I didn't think the text would scroll on its own. I've always thought last input is when you officially win. If it's after the last boss, then, I mean, that's still the fastest I've ever done Sigma. But if it's after the last boss, then it was a sub 46. I don't know what the standard is. I know, that was like a little bit more exhausting than it was relaxing. The last shot on Sigma, then hell yes, then it was a sub 46. Well, I don't even know if I want to start another run immediately. Hey, you're right on. Man. I'm really happy with that run. I still feel I can do Wheelgator better. Obviously, I still have some misses on him. If I can get to 95% execution on him, I'll be one-cycling him with some reliability. Whew! And of course the 30 seconds I'm losing on Sigma 2 by not skipping the elevator. And the easily 30 seconds I wasted in the water stage, jumping in the air, trying to do the ramp, the downhill jump. You jump higher on ramps for whatever reason. And, you know, grabbing that wall there, it's something I've done in one try more often than I've done the wall grab in Wheelgator to get the X-Buster upgrade. But I couldn't do it for my life tonight. That was still good. That was still good. Let's jump back to the beginning, I suppose. Well, my sum of best is not accurate because I have a messed up split, which I'm going to jump into real quick. It was on